I am a silly pseudonym playing a Nova Drift. Let's see what fun we have today. Could try another Salvo run. I have enjoyed these Salvo runs, but I feel like I still don't quite have enough of an understanding to really make them sing. It would help if I don't kill myself. That would be a bit better, but I am being unnecessarily aggressive here. That's okay. We'll figure out something, I'm sure. Especially if we stay out of the way of the comet and let the comet kill half the enemies for us. That's always nice. Do we care about shielding? Or are we going to try mines? Something else? What are we going to do here? Is a big question for us. Kind of want to try the shield amp, actually. Siphon could be nice if we take conversion. Give it a shot and see. Kind of like battery with Salvo. Get more projectiles, though it does lower our rate of fire. Let's give it a shot. Take an ally. We're going to try this. Take mines? Why not? Let's have some fun with it all. I do like getting these large missiles, though of course battery does have a little bit of resistance to recoil. So maybe we take more heavy calibers here than I would normally. Which would be very few indeed if I plan to not take Overseer. And I don't think I take Overseer this time. Homing is nice, as is Priority 0, but there's Nanotech. Velocity? We do want Warp Strike, so we need to get Snipe at the very least. Calibrate wouldn't be bad, Incendiary Strike also pretty good. Let's go with this. Go away. No one likes you. Most especially me. I have really enjoyed battery lately. Should try more battery blade runs. There are just so many. There are so many different combinations I want to try in this game still. Even after I've tried them so many times in the past, I'm always thinking, well, maybe if I tried it a little bit differently or got a little luckier in a certain upgrade, who knows what might emerge from it. And plus, it's just fun to try it sometimes. Just to see what in the world will happen. Love to get a Splinter here. Help deal with all of these little swarmlings always being spawned. Get a few more mines out there. That's always nice. Yep, just run right into that mine. Thank you. Very much appreciated. I already mentioned wanting Calibrate. Do I want it now, though? I think the targeting might be better. Yeah, we'll try the targeting. Give it a go. Rate of fire would be nice. I don't know if I want Candescence here. With an ally, I may not want the burnout reactors. If I were going pure mine, I almost certainly would want them. Rate of fire up is always nice. Shield cooldown's good. Priority 0 down to support specialist would be helpful. Skirmish. Pretty much everything in skirmish would be nice. There's a lot on offer here we are very interested in. I think I take the skirmish for now, just because I think that's going to be, of itself, not horribly helpful, but terminate. Even blitz. Especially as we almost certainly will, a singular strike going. Those sorts of things really will add up for us. Take the snipe, that not only gives us a little bit more damage, but also moves us a little bit closer to the warp strike. Interceptor, definitely. That will allow our ally to actually be able to kill things at range instead of just... Well, it already has a range attack, I guess, technically, but nowhere near as effective as what we have going for us. Okay, now we can get a little bit closer, get some more siphon shield damage in. I'm supposed to shoot that. Supposed to just stay right here, nice and safe, and you're supposed to take lots of damage from my siphon shield. I don't think you understand how this works. I do want everything here, but loaded mines will allow our mines to do what our interceptor is now doing, which is fire missiles of its own. Seems like that would be a good thing. Cinder Strike is nice, but improved thrusters get down to Warp Strike via Blink. Plus, of course, just having the faster maneuverability is pretty handy. Don't like this. Nope. Don't like this at all. But that's okay. We'll maybe survive. I do want other things here, but I outmaneuver. I don't want wingmen, so we're going to go outmaneuver into overpower. Run away. Not the most best elegant in the world, but we'll do okay. I want both of these. I'll take the magnitude here for the extra damage. We are, as I say, about to fight Omega, and I guess that's still technically true. We are about to fight Omega, because here it is. Don't like this angle quite so much, I will admit. Oops, stay away from the giant death beam. Probably not good for our health. Surgeon General's warning, giant death beam, bad for your health. Pretty sure I read that somewhere. Don't want the wingman, do want the calibrate, not so much the volley. Elegant construction, though, is going to help both the survivability of our ally and the construction speed of it and the mines. Pretty handy, I would say, in most circumstances. Okay, I'm going to let our ally friend handle the shielder while I stay in here and get some damage into these vulnerable sections of Omega. Slowly but surely. Get a little siphon damage in here as well. Yeah, our damage is still a tad weak, even with the magnitude helping us out, but we're getting there. Not sure that's the biggest priority for us, dear interceptor friend, but I like your head. I like what you're thinking. Ooh. Several things I like here, but I think I have to take the overpower. That way we can finally get our interceptor firing at a decent clip. So much I want here. I want the shielded constructs for the Apex machinery. I want the Terminate for the damage, and then Priority 0, of course. Support Specialist would be nice. What do we want to do most? Let's try this shielded construct. It's dangerous, to be sure, without the Essence Sap especially to help us out, but maybe, just maybe, we'll survive long enough to enjoy it. Just maybe. Come on. We know you want to die eventually. Just give in. There we go. Well, didn't have to wait long. Once again, I'd really love to get down to Blink. Wouldn't mind pretty much everything here, really, but let's get this Apex machinery going so we have much higher rate of fire on our ally and more missiles from our mines, though it is going to mean significantly longer construction time for them. But that's okay, we'll see about making do. I don't expect this to be exactly a high-scoring run, but I do hope it'll be decently enjoyable and eventually have a decent damage output. I think the main problem with this sort of build is, for the amount of points you have to spend, the return in terms of late game isn't really that great. It does good, but by the time you spend all these points, you could have had a decent salvo all on your own. We could have already had Warp Strike, we could have had Charge Shot, Calibrate, and a few defense mods to go alongside to help us survive. All things which we currently do not have. That's sort of the downside of this kind of build. For all the points invested, there are probably better ways of making a very strong build that could survive the endgame decently enough. I'll take the Retribution here. I do want the payload, I do want the Priority 0. Let's get the Priority 0 so we can finally make our way down towards... You just don't want me to take this Daily Wake. Support Specialist, but I'm going to take this Explosive Growth because we could definitely use that for something. I'm quite certain. Defiance is the most obvious choice for us, though there are certainly others. Such a waste of a mine. If I hadn't have given up my shield, that Maelstrom would be nice. Let's take this payload. Lowers our rate of fire, but makes our missiles much stronger. Yep. There we go. Didn't quite get away in time, but that's okay, we didn't take much damage. Still no hull increase or essence sap, so that is something of a minor itty-bitty concern. Shielder, need you to go away. Happy to see the enemies not surviving too long here. Just trying to throw them off a little bit more. Okay, we're getting there, slowly though. Self-destruct is a little bit of a bonus, but not a huge one. Calibrate would be nice, but it's not amazing. Let's get this Deadly Wake so we can do a little bit more damage to things, and we can maybe eventually one day get Blink and Warp Strike. Just maybe. Just saying, maybe. Ooh, don't fall into the black hole. This is the part where I wish I had Terminate, because the fight would have already been over. But, hard to say no. The decent power output we have currently. Don't like champion version of shielders, nope. Definitely not on my Christmas list. Takes so long to kill. Warpath is good, Chaotic Ambition is a bit much. Let's get this Hull Strength though. Increases our health, which is always nice. And I wouldn't mind a Juggernaut into Singular Strike. I do like chunky missiles. Especially if I have the likes of Warp Strike and Splinter. You get even more missiles. And more hits in with the missiles that we do have. I'm just going to run over here for a second. Alright, good. I want that charge shot, but I think I have to take the Blink. Both for the maneuverability as well as for finally getting Warp Strike one day. Maybe, hopefully. That'll also help our Interceptor hit more often, since the way the game calculates our weapons is it has a battery weapon all of its own, which means when it fires straight ahead, especially if the missiles move very quickly or the enemy is relatively close by, there's a good chance of the missiles just, well, missing. Which is not exactly what we're hoping for. Do want pretty much everything out here. So I just take the Blitz, more weapon damage, and it gets us a little closer to Essence Sap, which I very much am interested in since we're getting to the higher levels and, well, we're going to need some faster hull recovery. Taking shielded constructs does give us a little bit of a bonus, but yeah, it's not going to be adequate of itself, I do not believe. Not entirely pleased by this. I do like the Warpath. Homing Strike's okay, but not amazing. Tactical Link will provide a little bit of a defense bonus when I'm near the Interceptor, but more importantly, it gets us down towards Support Specialist, which I really would like to have. Just for the rate of fire increase. That rate of fire increase would be very welcome. Get more missiles from our Interceptor and more mine effect. That's not going to help. More mine effect, i.e. more missiles from our mines. Glad to see this. Whoops, don't want that. Glad to see this reroll. Wave 80. We still haven't finished these tracers. Could you give us just a moment, Warbringer? Just a second. Yeah, this is the part where I am rather worried about our ability to maneuver. Glad for our missiles and interceptor to help us out here, though. Definitely advantageous. These are okay, but not amazing. A little too early yet for quantum decoherence. I love that turnate, but I think I take the essence sap here. We're taking far too much damage, and we need something to help heal us a little bit faster than our normal regeneration does. As long as we can keep damaging Warbringer, and with an interceptor and mines, we should be able to do some decent damage much of the time. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be okay. Just maybe. Okay, that's not exactly what I was hoping for, but I'm glad that we got some deadly wake action in. And that extra burn damage isn't going to be huge, but every little bit is going to help. Okay, don't like this. Nope, don't like that at all. The good news is Warbringer does not have much in the way of attacks left. The bad news is the attack it does have is going to be very, very hard to dodge even with Blink. But we eventually made it through. Good to know, good to know. For Defiances, I'd love that overclock, but for Defiances, that's going to be +2 plating, recoil resistance. I like that. Very much like that indeed. Don't like tracers, though. Yep, still don't like tracers. Okay, that's good. Okay, you got that. Once again, glad for that plating. I don't know why, I'm already acting a bit like I don't have Warp Strike. I do have no Warp Strike right now, so I can screen wrap without taking damage. Guess I'm just feeling a tad paranoid for some reason. Getting in the habit. I do believe I've already mentioned how I don't like shielders that are so difficult to kill themselves. Alright, that's not the best thing in the world, but I'll take it. Ooh, I want that Splinter, but I think I want this Charge Shot even more. If I had Warp Strike, I probably would have gone for Splinter first, but I think Charge Shot is better for us without the Warp Strike. Oh, come on. Explode for me. Just explode. Nope, you need to go away. Excellent. We've had a decent number of convoys this time around. Rather surprised by that. No, it's just a matter of random chance, but still, feels weird. Should have dodged a little bit better there. And there. But that's what Essence Sap is for. With Essence Sap, who needs to dodge? As long as we do enough damage, we don't need it. We just need to outkill our opponents. Surely there will be no downside to attempting that strategy. Ooh. Heavy Caliber is actually tempting, at least having just one. Let's give it a shot. We do have the Defiances to help reduce recoil, and it's not horrible with just one. Is it the right choice here? Probably not. Probably would have been better to look for that Warp Strike or Support Specialist, but once again, I just want to have fun with this run. I'm not going for a min-max build. I'm going for a what happens when you try this build sort of scenario. Okay, you need to go over that way. I'm just going to go collect this experience, and no need to worry about me, dear Bulwark. What in the world is this? I swear. I like these larger missiles, though. If we ever manage to get Singular Strike, we could get even bigger missiles. What a day. What a day that shall be. Presuming it happens at all. Since we do have to deal with our good friend Seraph here first. Which may not be as easy as it could have been. We had a different combination of weapons. But hey, we'll take what we can get. At least we killed the Shielder, and the Shielder did not manage to shield Seraph this time around. Run away. Battery Body, not the spiffiest in speed, I think it would be safe to say. Alright, Shielder, keep that up. I need you to keep not hitting Seraph. I do like that Warpath. This rate of fire increase is temporary, but it's also pretty good. With Salvo, it's pretty much never wasted. You're always building missiles, so it's not like you're ever going to go without seeing some benefit from the bonus. Definitely doesn't mean the bonus is available all the time, or always very incredible, but we'll take what we can get. Shielder, you finally did your job. I salute your perseverance, even if I wish you had not have done quite so well. Upside. I have been horrible this run about looking for where I want to go instead of paying attention where I am. I keep already looking where I'm going to screen wrap, for example, instead of focusing on, well, maybe there's an enemy that I'm going to just run into instead of screen wrapping. Turns out you may want to make plans for that eventuality. Strange thing, but it's true. Glad to kill that quickly. Not so glad to not have killed Shielder a little bit faster, but once again, what can we do? Okay, good, good. Okay, missiles. I was counting on you to destroy the discharge tower. Try again, wouldn't you? Alright, we're getting there. Seraph does not have much longer to live. Especially if that Shielder cannot shield it. Excellent. And that's the end of Seraph. For now. For now. Alright, where are we going? Harry? Probably not. Been there once, nice enough place, wouldn't want to live there. Love to visit the museums, though. Ooh. Nope. Okay, oops. Be careful about that. Tracer rounds last forever and a half, I think. Okay, that's an exaggeration. Just halfway until the heat death of the universe. Oop, don't want that. Nope. Get away from me. This is such a weird motley build, but I've enjoyed it. It's nice to try something that's a little bit off kilter. Just a little bit. Well, game, you do know how to impress. Armor is obviously good. Terminate, obviously good. Warp Strike, I think I have to take it. I don't think I want charged mines, actually. We only can build 2 mines at a time. If I take charged mines, I only get 1 mine at a time, which means I cannot pre-build a mine and have one deployed. That's going to severely lower our mine capabilities. Plus, I kind of like the charge shot on my interceptor myself. Alright. Now, though, we're going to be able to do a lot more damage just because we can actually get more opportunities to hit enemies. Not too shabby. Watch out. Look for singular strike? I think I do. Take the Juggernaut, which will give us a little bit more health, but does slow down our thrust. But I would enjoy a singular strike with this kind of build. Pretty much unless I go barrage, I want singular strike on my salvo. Not, excuse me, always the best, but it is still pretty good. Racers, once again, your shields are quite annoying. You merely delay the inevitable, but boy, that delay is annoying. We're definitely killing the enemy faster now that we have that warp strike. It does weaken our weapon a bit, but yeah. I think the trade-off is definitely worth it. And there's the singular strike. Guidance wouldn't be too horrible either, but I do want this singular strike. It means we make fewer missiles, but the missiles we do make are much more powerful, especially if we charge them up. Now this is the part where I wish I had Splinter, because Splinter would really help make mincemeat of serpents. Nope, run away, run away, run away. Ah. Could not blink fast enough. I kept trying to blink. That was frustrating. I was so close to getting something much more powerful there. Ah. Frustrating. Ah, well. I did it to myself. I should have just played that a bit safer instead of trying to run forward and try to shoot the enemy instead of just being a little bit cautious and holding towards the corners a bit more. Ah. Oh, well. I did say that was not an optimal build, so I guess it is only fitting that it ends in such a very non-optimal manner. Ah, well. So it goes. For now, though, I do thank you all for stopping by.